on, everyone? Big Bob with Tales of the King. Today we're in Norco, California at the Vatos Canijos shop. We're going to speak with Joshua and check out his 2002 Softail Springer dubbed Lady Rose. Stay tuned, King Life. What's up, everyone? Big Bob with Tales of the King. Today we're in Norco, California. We're here with Joshua. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
I know, man.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
We're going to check out his beautiful Springer dubbed Lady Rose.
Yeah. It's a 2002 Springer. Had it for about 10 years now.
That's 02?
That's a 2002.
Wow.
Yeah. 2002, yeah, about 10 years. Got it stocked the way it was supposed to come. And little by little, I've just been working on it. It took me about 10, 11 years now just to start getting to where I want it to be at.
And you're still going?
Still going, man, yeah. Just, there's no finish to this. I mean,
yeah.
If you understand builders or people that like to build bikes, there's always more and more, you know what I mean? As you get through these shows and, you know, just to show off what you feel that is beautiful, you know, to other people, you know, it's just different things. So you just kind of keep adding and adding and, yeah, hopefully one day I'll finish.
Now, with your bike, your bike has a lot of detail, the paint scheme, the engraving, the chrome.
Correct.
Do you look at it and see like flaws or see things missing that you're like, damn, I need to put something there, I should add this? Or
yeah, we do. We sit there and we look at things, you know. I mean, there's little things that you just kind of notice where you're just like, man, like if I change this up a little, maybe it'll give it a different flair, a different look to it, you know. So, you know, but you try to keep the same scheme going, you know. If you're gonna stay with spikes, you go with spikes. You go round, you stay with round, you know what I mean? So
right.
It's kind of that look, you know.
Because when we did my bike, my Road King, I didn't. I'm not a visionary, right? And I said this before, but when it was torn apart, like how that thing is, I saw what I wanted to do.
Correct.
So yeah. Like most people could look at a bike, you know, stock and be like, oh yeah, that colors, this, that. I'm like, bro, I couldn't see until it was naked.
Yeah. Well, me, I didn't really do that. I had a red bike and I wanted to keep that same color scheme. So I just literally, when I started with it, I mean, I just told the painter, and I mean, that was my first big change. I mean, as I was going, and I just told the painter, hey, you know what? I just want one rose, and then I just want, you know, just you could do whatever you want with it.
So like, originally really? It wasn't like that? I mean, not originally. That's the first paint job, or did you do?
That was the first paint job.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
that was my painter just put his mind together and said, hey, go for it. You know what I mean? Whatever you want. Like I said, I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, I want this, I need this. No.
Right.
You do your work. I'll admire your work, and if you don't like it, well, then I guess you're gonna have to change it. You know what I mean? It's how they feel, you know. So that's pretty much what my bike's always been about. You know, even with my friend Ozzy here, we've been always building these bikes, and as we look at things, and we're just like, we could change that up. You know what I mean? Even though I paid a couple $1,000 for it, I don't care. Let's change it up. You know, we'll figure something else out. Find something else that'll be different. You know, that you enjoy, that we can look at it. People will be like, wow, you know, that's different. You know?
Right. Now, if people don't know, who's Ozzy?
Ozzy is a partner of mine. We own Vatos Canijos here in Norco, California. This is our first build that we did together, and little by little, you know, we've been picking up other bikes. Like I said, I mean, if they want to do full builds, we can do full builds. If they want to just do rims, tires, brakes, different things. I mean, we really don't touch motors, you know, but other than that, I mean, yeah, pretty much anything to do with the bike, we can tear it all down and build it right back up.
Well, thank you for being honest, and not to mention the motors. A lot of guys won't, and what they'll do is get the work and be like, oh, shit.
No, I wouldn't do that to nobody, you know, because I said, I know that I can't touch it, and he can't touch it, so why would he want to damage something, you know, especially a Harley, you know, we know the prices, you know, so we understand that, you know, we don't subcontract anything. It's usually in-house, everything. Nice. We touch everything. I mean, the only thing we don't do is like paints, you know what I mean? But we have painters. We have people that can do stuff for us as they want to go about, you know, their business. But yeah, we can do pretty much anything you guys want.
Well, since we're on the subject, where can they find you guys?
We're here in Norco. I'm not exactly. We just moved here, so.
I mean, Instagram, website.
Yeah, we have an Instagram. It's called Vatos Canijos on Instagram. I'm on my page is Lady Rose on Instagram. I have a Lady Rose on Facebook as well. And yeah, I mean, I'm usually on my Instagram for the Lady Rose if you guys have any questions or any comments or, you know, whatever. I take all comments, bad ones and good ones.
Yeah, they're going to come anyway.
Yeah.
So how'd you get the name? Because your bike is like, you know, I've said it before, when I advance or shows, I don't really look until I come to someo's house or their shop and interview. I check them out. Your bike is like detailed.
Yeah, well, the name Lady Rose came from my daughter. My daughter's Natalie Rose. That's her name. And, well, the name was just put on from that from the beginning. The Rose actually came from my sister. She's the one that the bike's actually named after. I'm sorry, not named after. She's actually the one that's, it's dedicated to her. She passed away about 2 years ago now. So yeah, it's been about 2.5 years that we've been working on this bike since she's passed away. And yeah, I mean, the rose was for her, you know, the one rose for her passing. And from there, it just went from there, you know what I mean? I just wanted to see the beauty that I saw in her. I wanted to put it on the bike, and that's kind of what it comes from, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it's just little things that I see and I'm like, wow, you know, that reminds me of her. This would be something she would want to do, or, you know, this is what she likes, you know what I mean? Right. So to me, the roses were for her. So the painter actually went all roses. That wasn't my plan, but hey, again, like I said, it's the painter's job to make things look pretty, and that's what he did for me, and I appreciate him, you know? That's
why I asked you if it was the first paint job, because I know there was roses all over. I thought maybe you guys added roses or...
No, that's the way it came. It was his vision. That's the way he wanted to do it, and like I said, my respects to him, you know? I still thank him every single time I see him. You know, I was like, man, you did a hell of a job, you know? And like I said, you know, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of my bike.
Is your daughter,
Yeah, I actually mess with my kids. I have 2 boys also, and you know, Joshua and Justin. And it's funny because I always tell them, you know what? When I get older, I'm gonna give this bike to my daughter. She can give it to her boyfriend, and they look at me like, "Dad, really?" I'm like, "I'm just messing with you. You know, it's a joke, you know."
Yeah.
But I mean, I always tell them, look, my vision was this. Maybe one day they'll have their own bikes, and they can build their own, you know, help them build their own bikes, and they can have their visions, you know, maybe they don't like roses, maybe they want something else, you know, and that's, like I said, it's their vision. I'm just here to help them out and kind of, you know, keep the motorcycles in the family and keep it kind of going, you know, that's my plan.
So you actually didn't start doing anything to your bike until up to your sister passed away.
Correct.
So she was like the inspiration as well as to get to where it's at today.
Yeah, so my problem was I actually crashed my bike. I'm not gonna lie to you, I did crash it, and I went down on it, and thank God I was good, you know what I mean? And I remember she called me and she told me like, "You good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good, you know, everything's good." She goes, "You sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." And little by little, I mean, I just started picking up little engraving parts here from my boy Hernan, and little things like that, and then eventually got to the point where I was like, you know what, let's put a little bit more. So when she did pass, that's when I really said like, okay, this is for you. Like, you know, you took care of me, I'm gonna take care of this, and you know, as long as she's protecting me, I'm good, you know?
Oh yeah.
That's why a lot of crosses and a lot of hearts, and you know, the heart from the Sagrado Corazon. I have that on my seat.
So for people who don't speak Spanish, what is that?
It's just Sacred Heart that I had engraved in my seat for my sister. You know, and those are little things that I have for her. You know, I wanted it to be cut open, bloody. You know what I mean? Where it's just. It just feels like, you know, it's pain that I have that I want to put on the seat to show people like, hey, my pain could be beautiful. You know what I mean? It's not just gonna be just pain for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Right. So like I said, you know, that's why I put that heart on there for her too. So just little knickknacks that I put for her.
I mean, yeah, that some people may not even get.
Correct. Yeah,
but
you know what I mean?
They might look at it and go, man, that's badass. What is it? But the reality is, it means something.
Yeah, and then that was my thing. You know, I just wanted that to be the thing. Again, the roses. Maybe about 4 or 5 months ago, I ended up putting her portrait on the back of the bumper, on the rear fender, and yeah, the guy really, you know, my painter really went off on that. You know what I mean? It was beautiful. I wanted her to have a little charm that she used to wear every day, so I wanted that in the picture as well. Right. That was something that I really wanted him to capture, and did an amazing job. You know what I mean?
And is he local, your painter?
Yeah, my local's painter at Supernatural in Chino Hills. Okay. Good guy, you know what I mean? He's really, really humble. You know, he's just a really humble man, you know what I mean? Yeah. And my respects to him, you know what I mean? He saw my vision and he took it, he ran with it, you know what I mean? He was really, really, really great, you know?
So what's the next big piece or the next big project you're doing? Or do you have anything big, or is this kind of like little...
It's just going to be adding a little more engravings here and there. I have a couple things that I'm working on right now that I'm working on with Engrave It, which Hernan is my engraver. You know, just little things that I'm going to be adding to it, you know. So it's just, really, that'd pretty much it. I mean, I'm hoping that would be pretty much it, but if not, I mean, whatever. I'll just eventually just buy another bike and I guess go for a second round. You know,
you don't have bags. Do you plan on putting bags?
No, I really don't want bags. I like to have my tires, my rims showing. You know what I mean? I paid enough for everything, so I want everything shown the way it comes.
You want your money to be seen.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And I mean, if a box is, you know, it some of them are nice. You know, I mean, I can repaint the box and I can do things and put bigger speakers and stuff like that. But no, I'm okay. I like it the way it is.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go check it out.
Yeah. I'm gonna slam it.
All right, Joshua, so it's your 02 Springer, or Softail Springer, excuse me. The bars, these bars are nuts because usually these are like inverted, right?
Correct, they're inverted. They're actually outverted, not inverted.
So they be outverted, okay.
Yeah.
And who made these? These are custom, right?
Yeah, these are Steady Custom. Steady Custom's made all my pipes and bars and everything that's sitting here that has to do with the bars is Steady Customs. They do all my stuff for me, you know what I mean? I stay loyal to my people, you know what I mean? If you do one thing, this bike will always be that one person.
But I mean, these are actually customized for you. They're
just
not,
for me,
they're not a stock item, right?
No. They don't make these in stock. This is just for me. I wanted a one and a quarter all around, all three of my stuff, my highway bars and my thing, all on 1 1/4. Usually guys like to run like 1 1/2.
Right,
you know what I mean? They'll do the 1 1/4 or 1 1/2, and then they'll do the 1 inch in the back, you know. But no, I just asked them to do each one for me.
And it gives it that old school look too, keeping it at the
a little thinner, you know,
right.
a little easier on my hands. Nothing where it's gonna be gripping all, you know. Go for a long ride, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm noticing all the gold accents too. I never noticed that.
Yeah, little touches here and there that touch with gold. I mean, that would probably be the next thing that I would have to kind of get into, but we'll see. I just said I see things here and there, and I don't want to just overdo a lot of stuff.
Really?
But yeah, you know what I mean. But I know I'm overdoing it here, but it's just, you know, when I start going into gold, it's gonna get to the point where it's like, damn. Then I want this gold and that gold and this.
Right.
I don't
You start,
that, you know what I mean? So that's kind of why I'm just kind of keeping off it. So I'm just putting little accents of gold here and there, you know.
And then the engraver did all of your engraving from front to back.
Yes, from front to back. Yeah, he's done it all. He's always touched my the only one that I let, you know, do it, you know.
And here's the seat. This is the seat. Well, if you want to get on, eventually you will.
Yeah. That's a seat. That's Sagrado Corazón, or if you want to call it Sacred Heart. You know what I mean? So
that is really clean and detailed.
Yeah. So that was a little cut I was talking about when, you know, that I wanted to just be bleeding out there and kind of just to give it that look. I mean, it's like that anyways, but I really wanted it to be like that. You know, a nice little deep one. So he hit it pretty good on the money. You know, and Nomad Leather did my seat.
And you guys check this out. He actually has a blade in here. It's in the seat.
Yep, with my little rose on it on the side.
That's awesome.
So, yep.
Now the paint. I want to talk about the paint because this isn't just your normal flake, whatever, I don't know, paint shit.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not.
What's actually under that?
Well, my paint is.
Or is it a secret?
No, it's not a secret. Okay. My paint has like a glass chips. It's more glass than. Actually, there's no flake at all in it. So whatever you see shining on my bike is the glass that's coming back from there.
Is that sprayed?
It's like a special spray, or they could dump it, you know what I mean, with the glass flakes, and then they'll kind of set it the way it sits.
Right.
But yeah, it usually could be sprayed on, you know what I mean, and if you mess up, you can make a pretty big mistake, you know what I mean?
I bet, yeah. That gives it that extra
shine, that it looks like it's just shining all day. Any light that hits it, it'll just reflect around the whole thing instead of just being one section just shining. Like if you put a light on one side, it'll literally shine the whole bike, you know what I mean? So that's kind of what I like about it, you know, and that was kind of something that I told him. The job that I'm into, I mean, I'm a street striper at Trait for Union, so we use glass, you know. So when we spray or when we're pushing a thermo, you know, we're throwing glass right behind it, so it gives that shine in the streets. I wanted the same shine on my bike.
I learned something today. Yeah,
it's glass. It's windshield glass that we throw behind. So when we're striping, there's glass going right behind it, so it looks all shiny. So
is that what gives it like that
extra? Yes,
Huh,
we have to do that, because if not, it just looks like just a big plot of white. You know what I mean? So it has to be something where the lights reflect, it'll shine back at you. That's what my bike does.
You know, now that you said when the light hits one area, because The sun's behind us, but I could actually see the backside of like your tank.
Correct,
popping.
shining on that side. Everything shines. That's what I like about it the most. So sometimes when we're at these shows, the lighting in there doesn't really give it justice.
Right.
But other than that, I mean, eventually I'll figure that out. I have to get my display going better, and I'm gonna put more light so it looks, you know, I do have a pretty big display, so it's just, it is, you know what I mean? I enjoy it.
And what's next? You said you're gonna get some new pipes, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the pipes, the 45s, special custom for me too. You know, the 45 cut. The reason I wanted that is because I love.
Well, you're gonna get the same pipes?
Same exact pipe. I already have them. Nope, same thing. This is a 45 already.
Okay.
Actually, these are 46s. But the original was a 45-inch length with a 45 cut.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a gun freak, so 45 is my favorite gun. So I said I was a 45.
Yeah.
So yeah, Buki hooked me up, and you know. That's kind of what it is, you know. And he's like the madman of things. I just said, hey, I want this. Gotcha. You know
hell yeah.
You know, so he's been really good to me. You know, I mean, really good guy, steady customs. Yeah.
What else do you have in here that's like symbolizes the meaning of the bike, the build, and all that?
Well, like I said, I mean, just the roses was one of the things. The picture of my sister back here was another one. The single rose is all I asked for. Was right here on the tank.
Literally, that's the one. That's the
one I wanted, and he went and, you know, did his thing, and like I said, I appreciate it because, man, the name Lady Rose just hit, you know. And I was going through a lot of different names and like, what should I call this bike? What should I call this bike? And, you know, Lady Rose is always something that's like classy.
Right.
You know, you have the queens, and then they're always called ladies, lady this, lady that.
Right.
So that's why I called it Lady Rose, you know. So just a classy, you know what I mean?
Nothing that goes with the bike. The bike's classy, it's clean,
appreciate that.
It's loud, but like subtle in the same time.
Yeah.
Cyclosmiths, you guys know about Cyclosmiths floorboards?
Yeah, Cyclosmith did those boards. Yeah, that's a Cyclosmith board. Just little things here and there that I've been picking up from different people. And like I said, I stay true to them, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I just, like I said, I want just everything to look the best, you know. I'm not gonna go with cheap, you know. That doesn't fly with me. I don't.
Well, especially now at this point, you don't want to go backwards in what you're doing.
So just little things here and there that I've noticed. I mean, eventually, like I've been talking with Ozzy, and I told him, hey, you know what, dude, maybe we have to go with the frame and kind of start working our way into it. But I want to keep it where I can still ride it.
Right.
You know, I don't want to just sitting in the garage all day for me and just put on a trailer, you know what I mean? No. I want to ride my bike. I want to take it out. I want to have a good time with it. So. And
you actually do ride this to most of the events, right? I mean, I was out of state.
If out of state, if I'm going out of state, I'll take a trailer. And, you know, because like I said, I'm not gonna go through dirt, you know what I mean, or just going through anywhere. You know, I'm not that crazy. But if it's local, SoCal, I'll hit up LA. I'll even take it to San Diego. It doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? That's what they're for. They're for riding. So. Well,
Josh, appreciate you. Thank you for having us.
Appreciate you, man.
You guys check out Vatos Canijos.
Vatos Canijos.
Canijos.
Yes. So yeah, we're on Instagram. Like I said, any questions, you know, like I said, my page is Lady Rose on Instagram. So it's lady.rose HD 2002. That's my page. Like I said, I'm on there. Any questions or, you know, any pictures you guys ever take or anything, you can send them to me. I'll post them up, and, you know, I appreciate everybody. You know, I appreciate the love that I receive, you know, from this. You know, I'm still new into this too, so it's not like I've been running with these kind of bikes for 10 years. You know,
new to the style.
New to the styles.
You're not new to riding.
Things. Yeah, no, I'm not new to riding. No, I've been riding since I was 15. So.
Oh yeah.
But like I said, it's just and I appreciate you for coming out here, man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Hope you guys enjoyed this special edition of Tales of a King. We'll talk to you soon. King Life. Thank Factory 47 for jumping on board with us and believing in what we're doing. Check them out for all your motorcycle accessories, where they're not just a handlebar, it's a lifestyle. Also, thank you to Sitting Bull Cigar Hut. You guys check them out online and check out their Instagram. Thank you.